everyone. So I thought I would do a quick like Saturday vlog. Usually most of the times I'm like home, kind of bumming it on Saturdays. It's almost 3 o'clock, and I made a tattoo appointment with my sister, which is something I haven't done since 2018. So I wore like really comfortable clothes because I'm pretty sure I'm going to do it on my arm. That's like my biggest anxious thing, is like I just don't know where I'm going to put it. Being plus size, it kind of limits you in my, like for me, not for other people, but definitely for myself, it limits me where I can put it comfortably. Like, because I do have such extra skin on my arm. Sorry, I was trying to, my jacket looks so freaking weird. It looks like it's so high up on my neck. Because of my extra skin, I'm afraid to put it on certain parts of my arm. So I don't know where I'm going to put it till I get there and really talk to her. We're getting lyrics done. I'll show you at the end. They're Stevie Nicks lyrics. They're kind of just like a sister tattoo plus another kind of like tribute to my mother. And I'm excited. I haven't had a tattoo since 2018. I'm not somebody who tattoos like a lot. I've only had 3 done. So I'm really, really excited. And then I'm also going to kind of talk to her about maybe doing a cover up from my like early 2000s tattoo. If you've ever want to see what a tattoo from 2006 looks like, this is the epitome of it. It should be in the definition of 2006 tattoos. So I'm a little nervous, but not so much. I'm not like nervous about the pain because I have a pretty decent tolerance. More so like the placement, because I'm either going to do it on the inside. Whoops. Why is this so loose? Okay, you guys, so it took me a different way. I thought I was going to take 55, the whole route down, but it got me on this back road, so I don't know. I have an hour to get there, and I'm about an hour away. I did leave 20 minutes early. Hopefully, I just get there and cruise and get there on time. But yeah, like I said, there's a few placements that I'm playing with. The idea, my sister's getting it up in her bicep, I believe, and she's doing my husband's handwriting. He's a little weird about it. He's like, I don't know. But I'm like, you can't tell, it's somebody doing something in honor of you as well. So the tattoo is like very sentimental to all of us. It's a Stevie Nicks lyric, it's for our mother, and then we have each person we care about's handwriting. This is my daughter, so it's kind of like very dainty and girly, exactly what I wanted. I was just gonna pick a regular font when I got there, and I had a couple fonts in mind, but my daughter seemed a little bummed, so I decided to do it for her as well. And we're just on our way. I'm just nervous. I haven't had one. On top of that, I think I'm getting my, my lady time, because I'm so heavily PMSing and cramping and like so hot and uncomfortable. I brought Tylenol with me, and I have sanitary pads. I'm just very uncomfortable and miserable, and of course it couldn't fall on this weekend, but what are you gonna do? Usually when I have my period, I can't even get out of bed, so I'm lucky I'm able to even function today, really. So that's what we're doing today. An exciting Saturday for me. I'm not just sitting in the house napping all day. My husband and I have been talking about that, though. He and I are really, really going to work on getting out of the house more, doing more things. Even if we just even if we just go to like our local bar twice a month, I would be happy with that. I was like, we are too young to not be doing things. And I do have a surprise in May. I guess I can say we ended up being able to get my daughter Zach Bryan tickets. So we're doing that May 31st, and we're really, really excited to take her. She's never gone to a concert. My husband's never been to a concert. So it was an exciting thing. We were able to get her tickets. So it was stressful but exciting. So I'm just taking a road that I've never driven on before. I have no idea where I'm going. So we're getting to, this tattoo artist is my sister's tattoo artist. She's done almost all of my sister's work. She's pretty good, but from where I live, it's an hour away. She's in Summers Point. And then I guess depending on it, I can't imagine it not being good. I know script is very different than doing actual work. I'm not nervous about it. I've never been tattooed by her, but I'm still excited. But I also don't have an artist. I don't have lots of work done on me. So we're just driving. I'm excited to get it done. It's probably not gonna be like a super long vlog, but when I get out, I'll show you. It will probably be really dark when I get done because the appointment's at 4. So I'll most likely talk to you about it when I get home. Sorry, I just wanted to get some, I know it's a Diet Coke, but I wanted to have a little bit of sugar in me, and I ate, I had a chicken wrap I made chicken and we wrapped it up in tortilla chips, or not tortilla chips, tortilla wraps. That's what I had for lunch because I wanted to eat something. And then I just did pretty simple makeup, but lots of glitter. I know I shouldn't take off my glasses, but we're on one stretch of the road. I have to be on this road for 20 minutes, so I'm just gonna listen to a podcast and keep my eye on the map because my husband was supposed to bring me, but my daughter has a party that she's going to tonight for a Sweet 16, and her one girlfriend's going with her that's her best friend, and I completely 100% trust these two girls. But it was like a situation where she couldn't turn down the invitation, but she was kind of like nervous about going because she didn't know if there was going to be drinking or anything. So I wanted my husband to stay close by in case the girls needed a reason to bail. And if he was an hour away, they would be stuck and they couldn't get home. So I decided to drive myself, which I don't usually do, because I'm a nervous driver, especially at night. And my sister, in order for my sister to have come and got me, would have taken her so out of the way. So I'm just driving by myself. Yeah, so I'm excited, and I guess when I get there I will talk to the girl and figure out the placement. I'm going first. I just asked to go first. I guess no particular reason other than I thought I would have to leave right away, but my husband's not going to be staying at this person's house. He's just going to be dropping the girls off, coming home, and then I will pick them up probably tonight for him. So we'll see what happens, unless they decide they want to leave early. Sorry, it's probably jumpy. The roads are pretty bad through here. And then, yeah, this foundation is gorgeous. I love it. It's that Charlotte Tilbury foundation that I save for special occasions, because I didn't know if, like, I mean, I wouldn't be in the picture technically, but in case the girl wanted pictures for her Instagram or anything. So I will see you guys afterwards. I would record in there, but I'm gonna probably assume, which is like 90% of the time that I've been in a tattoo shop, unless you personally know them, they typically don't like you recording. So I'm probably gonna not do it. If she was okay with it, then I might, but I feel like it can be disrespectful and weird. A lot of artists don't like you too. I'm not sure why. I just respect what I'm told. You know what I mean? I don't ever ask. I really don't know what the reason behind it is, but I'm certainly not going to do anything to get myself thrown out of somewhere. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Enough chatting. I think I'm chatting because I'm a little nervous, but I definitely want to keep an eye on the map. So I will see you guys probably much later on tonight. The appointment is for 2 hours. So if we get started by 4:15, 6, I'll be probably on the road by 6:30, I would assume. So I should be home by 8:30, I hope. I really hope. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Bye, guys. Hi girls, so I am home. Hi friends, so I'm home now, and this is the finished product. It does look a little messy right now because it just needs to be washed, and it looks like there's a little ickiness right there, maybe a little bit of blood in the A. Hold on, let me look. Hold on, I'm gonna put you down right here. Yeah, it's just a little bit of blood, but I ended up going vertically instead of doing it horizontally, because if I had gone horizontal where I originally wanted it, it would have been a wrap tattoo, and I just didn't like the look of it. So she ended up printing out one of the papers, giving it to me, and letting me kind of mess around with it while she went and set up the room. So here it is. We went to Lisa Jean in Summers Point, New Jersey at Magnum Opus, I believe it's called. I will put information down below in case you want to book an appointment with her. I really recommend her. I do follow her on Instagram. I can also put her Instagram for you guys in the description. Fabulous. It was like for both tattoos with tip was $240. She did a really nice job. I'll put a picture of my sisters as well. She said this should heal relatively faster than you think because the line work is so tiny. It is my daughter's handwriting. I will post a picture in somewhere here as well when it was first done, and it isn't kind of goopy like that. I'm gonna go take a shower, clean it up, and put medication on it. And the pain, you guys, honestly, it was so ridiculously easy. I recommend the forearm if you're new to tattoos. My sister said she got hers done on the inside of her arm. She said it was like a 3 out of 10, but you got to remember she's pretty seasoned with tattoos, and I would say that was like a 2 out of 10. I really didn't even realize she was doing it until I looked down and realized she was doing it. It was really remarkably easy. I'm worried about that top A, but she said anything that gets kind of messed up she'll fix because it is such fine line, and I think that's a little bit of like plasma or blood or whatever. She didn't recommend the Sanoderm for my arm because the lines were so tiny and she was worried that anything would pull the color. Also, I have a big allergy to latex, even though Sanoderm isn't latex. I also have allergies to certain adhesives. So she said just to be careful not to bump it and just let it kind of heal the next few days. But I'm obsessed. I wasn't going to do the placement there, and I didn't realize how big the tattoo needed to be with my daughter's handwriting. But it's kind of spot on. It's like kind of really straight, and I'm sort of like really happy. So I have that one from my mom. It's like a tribute to my mom. And it has my daughter's handwriting, so it's very sentimental. And this was, I never told a story about this tattoo. This tattoo was done, this is the exact tattoo my mother got. It's her very first tattoo. I would never have gotten feathers, you guys. I know it's so cliche to kind of do the feather look, but I would never have gotten feathers, except this was my mom's first tattoo. I went to the exact same tattoo artist. And you want to hear something even more amazing? He had the exact stencil he used on her. So this one is sentimental, and all three of my sisters, me and my 2 other sisters, have this one. And then, of course, I have my hands done, and then I have my 2000s tattoo that I'm going to get probably covered up here in the next year. I'm going to probably just do something like a rose, something that will cover it, because believe it or not, this tattoo is like 16 years old and nothing about it has even remotely faded. My skin holds on to tattoos really well. This tattoo is 17 years old and it hasn't gone anywhere. So I'm really in love with this. I love the black. It's not like the old school tattoos that are kind of greenish yellow, or not greenish yellow, like a greenish color. But it looks really badass. I'm just worried about that 1A right there on the top. But I think that's like blood. Hi everyone, so today is Sunday, the day after. I ended up washing my tattoo with just a little antibacterial soap. Oh, that eyebrow is a little wonky. I don't know why I feel absolutely fine, and my voice is just a little crackly. I think it's allergies, but I feel fine. Wash the tattoo, it feels great. The only thing that happened in the middle of the night, I had a little spasm in my elbow, but I feel like it's just from the position I was in because my hand went very badly. My hand went very badly to sleep. It was like dead arm. Other than that, tattoo looks great, feels great. I saw a little irritation, so I just gently washed it with warm water, Dial antibacterial soap, and just put some ointment on it. The ointment that I prefer is Aquaphor. It's just something that I am not allergic to. It's something I can't do. Neosporin. I just have a lot of allergies. That's also why she never put a bandage on it last night, because I do have sensitivity to adhesives. If it had been a bigger piece, she said it would have made more sense to bandage it, but she also didn't want anything to happen to it because the lines are so fine. She said it can truly easily fall out.
And she said, if it does happen, not to panic, not to worry, that she will easily fix it. She is so, so sweet. I will link all her information down below. You guys better be nice to her because she is one of the kindest people. I loved her. Also, I understand, I should have probably put this as a disclaimer in the beginning, that tattoos are not for everyone. It's a form of art and expression, in my opinion. I'm 35 years old. I have 4 tattoos now. I love heavily tattooed people, and I love people that have no tattoos. I love heavily pierced people. I like people that do whatever makes them happy. The only kind of tattooing I don't prefer is anything neck up, face, neck, and I don't love hand tattoos, believe it or not, even though I have one. But I don't judge people. It's just not something that I personally would do. I wouldn't do my dégagé, whatever this is, and neck up. But if you have that and you're brave enough to rock it, I love it. I don't ask people about their tattoos. It's just common etiquette. I might say, hey, I really enjoy it, but I don't bug them. You know what I mean? I know people can get very sensitive, but here's what it looks like. Again, it might not be for everyone, but it's very sentimental for me. It's my daughter's handwriting. The quotes are from Stevie Nicks. I know that there should be a G at the end of changing, but I liked the little hyphen or whatever it is, apostrophe. I thought it looked a little cooler that way, but it's definitely all personal preference. My favorite friggin' thing of this tattoo is little question marks. She has the most dainty handwriting, doesn't she? So I often, if you look at my thumbnails, use very girly hearts for my font, and I had been thinking and dreaming of that, and my daughter seemed a little down in the dumps when my sister picked my husband's handwriting for hers. So I was like, let me see if you can kind of mimic what I'm wanting, and when she wrote it, I knew instantly it was perfect for me. Now, I didn't want it vertical, I did want it horizontal, but when I got there, I don't know why I was thinking that it would work that way, but it would have wrapped my arm, and I was not feeling it. So she gave me a printout and she said to me, play with a couple areas and you decide what looks best, and then I'll give you my opinion. She was very professional. She took her time. She just listened, and this is what we came up with. The only funny thing was, she's like, she had done the tattoo and she's like, oh my God, did you want that in black? She's like, and it had already been done. And I was like, of course I wanted it in black. But she's like, I should have asked. She's like, I always ask. She's like, I don't know what happened, but she was talking to us and we just were having such a good time. So even if I wanted it in a different color, it's still, this is what color it was supposed to be. Do you know what I mean? It looks perfect. I'll show my sisters. Again, everyone is entitled to their opinion. You can leave your opinion about whatever you like, but I just don't want any bullying because other people with tattoos could possibly see this, and I just don't want to ever hurt anyone's feelings because I personally love any type of expression, whether it's makeup, art, body modification, regular, just traditional art, whatever you do to express yourself. If it's being strictly no makeup, like going all natural, reading. Oh God, art is so subjective and so beautiful. That's why I love it so much, because it can mean so many things to people, and what one person sees beauty in, other people might not. And that's just what I like about people's opinions, you know, nice opinions. I can dislike something and still respect it. Do you know what I mean? And same for you. And I just thought I would share this journey with you because this tattoo came up. I got this in 2018 for my mom. I know this tattoo is not going to be for everybody, and often people think it's a grasshopper. It's the very first tattoo my mother ever got on her. All 3 of my sisters has. It's not my aesthetic. It's not something I would have personally got, but it means a lot to me. It's the same tattoo my mother has on her body. My mom had quite a few tattoos. I wouldn't say she was heavily tattooed. I'd say she probably had around 15 tattoos. Mostly you couldn't see them. They were on her back and her thighs, things like that. She didn't have any arm tattoos, but this tattoo meant a lot to me. And right, 2018 is when we came up with that, and it just happened to be the right time. It all fell into place. So this tattoo is very meaningful. If someone's interested, maybe I can get a little more into Stevie Nicks and what she means to us and our mother. I've explained a lot how hippie my mom was. Just, I got a lot of her qualities as far as nature and love and hippie and being very even-tempered and just kind of just whatever is going to happen is going to happen. we all have different qualities of our mother. We were all supposed to split this tattoo between my husband, my sister, my other sister, me, myself, and my youngest sister, but they're not, the tattoo didn't mean much to them, so it just meant something for her and I, so that's why we did it. And we're like really close, so not that we're not close to my other sister by any means, she is our life, but it just meant something different for her and I. We connect differently with things. We're more open to the possibility of things, if you know what I mean, whether it's nature or otherworldly things. Her and I are very open and honest, and we don't judge. So I thought I would share this journey with you. I hope that it just brought you some entertainment or whatever it might be, but this is the tattoo. I'm definitely thinking of doing little patchwork art on my arms. I don't want to ever tattoo my legs or any other part of my body, and I feel like I have such an insecurity around my arms that maybe putting art would make me feel better about them, because I don't plan on having skin removal anytime soon, if ever, because I feel like the benefits of it don't, like the pros and cons just don't match up for me in my life right now, and it just scares me to go under anesthesia if it's not necessary. I would love to be brave enough to do it, but right now in my life, I feel like if I put some artwork on my arms, maybe I would love my arms a little bit better. I've embraced the fact that my arms are the way they are, but maybe just enhancing them with a little bit of art might make me feel better. I definitely would like to stick to maybe nature and animal themed. Definitely get some little dogs like my boys back there. Oh, my new couches came in. Remind me to show you in the next vlog. My new couches came in. I'm so thrilled. My living room looks 100 times better, and they were a quarter of the cost of my original couches. I'll explain that more maybe in tomorrow's video when I start Monday's vlog. But I've embraced my arms, I've accepted them, so I think maybe putting artwork on them would make me feel better. My husband definitely wants to stick with like more aquatic theme for his next tattoo, so I'm thinking maybe like dragons, and I'm a big Game of Thrones fan, so I don't know, maybe like dragons and fairies and something more whimsical and fantasyful, and adding animals in with it, making them more fanciful animals. I have a lot of real estate, a lot of room. I don't have hardly any tattoos, so it should be fun, but I'm just going to take my time with it. I'm not going to go fast. I'm just going to really put some meaning behind it, and animals are timeless and classic, and how could you regret an animal, you know what I mean? But I definitely want something for my Chihuahua, something cartoonish, and my Shih Tzu, something very like cartoonish, because I love that look, like very American traditional, but like, I don't know how to explain it. So I will see you guys all tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in my next video. I will start Monday's vlog for my weekly vlog, and I'm not sure what else I have planned for this week. I hope you enjoyed my blush explaining video. I know it was probably a little odd to some people, but it's fun for me, and I'm not sure, maybe get ready with me this week. I don't know what I'm gonna do, so I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.